We live in a world of haves and have-nots, where people are born into positions of wealth and power or poverty, with very little room to travel up that ladder. In our world, we have a cultural myth of meritocracy, a belief that if you are exceptional, if you try really, really hard, you will be rewarded and you will be treated in a way that matches that. The Ogre's Bride, it doesn't bother pretending. In this world, the richest and most elite of us, the demons, they're naturally beautiful, no adjustments required. They're magical, literal magic power, and they're smart. This episode is by far the most interesting in the series thus far. We cover a lot of ground I was hoping we would cover. The relationship between Rhea and Yuzu, it gets worse, then it gets better, and then it gets worse again. We already knew that Toka and her boyfriend, the cat demon, are the goats, but we did not know that Rhea could be capable as a romantic, naturally hypergamous and, other incel talking points about women and ambitious women. I don't like the lack of follow-up questions that she has, her lack of questioning the so-called natural order of things. Like, for example, is it that lady demons just have higher standards than male demons? Or is it that the cultural conditions that would empower them to pursue, say, grooms just doesn't exist? We're getting such extremely patriarchal vibes from this series, and it's disappointing. It's a shame. Because the way that this series is set up with its extreme, clear patriarchal and class system in place, there are so many interesting stories you can tell with that setup. I'm not exaggerating when I say that conceptually, following a lady demon through this world and her human groom would be a much more interesting version of this story.
And this is, of course, so very convenient because Yuzu would never brag, and so she's never going to get praised by everybody around her. The author wants her to get praise. So it's a good thing that Alice Cullen / Toko is there to make this situation possible. They have lunch. She has a great lunch, and I'm unironically so pleased for her. I want everybody to have a good lunch all the time. She starts to really think about her situation, talk about her situation. She learns about the fiance. She breezes right past it, of course. She's more interested in the ways that having a fiance might affect her. And she also expresses a desire to want to love Rhea back as well on her own, which I think is great. She is conscious of the fact that she doesn't like him yet, really, in that way, but she's thinking about it. She likes him, but she's not sure.
He also is part of a discussion that frames demon women very, very poorly, and we will talk about that. So there are some scenes also of her at work. We learn that he is overworking himself, and that mostly her job is to monitor his work and to make sure he takes breaks. So her job is pretty much essentially to take breaks and have snacks. Everybody at the office is really pleased to see her there because she's making him less of a jerk, essentially. And nobody is bothered by the fact that this random high schooler is in their office and taking up space and doing work and getting attention that might seem unfair. She has frank discussions with the secretary. She feels jealous of his secretary, which, shocking, brilliant surprise, is not a beautiful lady. I'm so very pleased. Which is a nice thing, a great subversion, so great. Oh my gosh, relief. I was so worried I would have to sit through that. But no, it's a guy who, and we learn through his backstory, had a very love at first sight kind of meeting with our male lead. So that's an interesting flavor or development there. It adds a little bit of texture, I think, to the world, but it really does highlight, underscore, italicize, bold print, big letters that class and hierarchies are the natural order of the world, and it's brutal. Okay, so yeah, and so after we come back from work, we go back to the house. And her room is stupid. It's so stupid. It's so over-designed. And she looks very harmonious in it, but I can't help but feel like the room was designed for a little girl. And this is a shame. I don't want to like police people's tastes. I think that it is normal, I think, for women to have girlier, more feminine tastes and stuff, but he doesn't know her. Based off of what he's seen her wearing, based off of what, like, everything, he doesn't know her well enough to make that kind of call. And to see him just assume, because he just has them remodel the room to be like the way that it is, without speaking to her, it does feel a little bit like he sees her kind of as a child, which isn't great. So in her room, she's working on some stuff, and we are treated to a very lovely, like, first real moment where I start to believe in them as a couple, which is he comes to her and he's like, "Oh, I'm late, and that's because I was doing something for you." And what he did for her was he got her a gift for every single year of her life that he did not know her. And that's beautiful. That is beautiful considering what she's been through, and we'll get into that. All right. Starting off, we love that the secretary is a man with some vaguely homo-romantic servant bond, love at first sight storyline happening here. We love that Yuzu is asking the big, important questions about human men being brides. We don't love the normalization and pedestalization of class structures, and we don't love how this show frames humans, or rather the lower class. Every human, with the exception of Yuzu thus far and Toko, her bride friend, has sort of been shown as somebody who is uncritical of any and all class structures, or somebody, or rather additionally, somebody who is opportunistic and depicted as like a leech, a parasite on the upper class, if you will. Again, in the case of Yuzu's parents. Something that I thought was really beautiful, going back to good things about this episode, is that the guy bought her a very thoughtful gift for every year of her life that he did not know her. I said this before in those exact words, but it bears repeating in those exact words, because in many ways I don't think he thinks a lot about her, but in this way it felt like he genuinely, like, he doesn't have enough time to get to know her. So this isn't like, oh, he should know her inside and out by now. No. But this one thing we can confidently say as an audience that he knows and understands. And so it is beautiful to see a gift that is so meaningful to Yuzu specifically because of the years of abuse and neglect she's experienced from her family. The years of birthday gifts that just did not happen. Something I also like about these birthday gifts is that even though, yes, you know, the early ones were picked out with a child in mind, they were also picked out with current day Yuzu in mind. There's a snow globe, and a snow globe can easily glow into an 18-year-old's room. So it was very, very nice. This was a beautiful gesture, and it was obviously very healing for Yuzu. It brings tears to her eyes, and those tears felt earned. It brought some tears out of my eyes too, and it was great. This series deserves a pat on the back for achieving a moment like this. It was awesome.